Hello! Welcome to Sean McFadden's I Don't Get It. I'm Sean McFadden, once again, still don't get it. So, what's going on in America? Well, surprise, surprise. Michigan, their big state building there, had a bunch of white guys show up with guns, demanding that the state be reopened. This is, of course, a governor that Trump's been basically at war with for quite some time. And today brought out the wonderful piece of, well, advice that she should just bend a little and talk to these guys because they're just angry. I'll tell you what, Mr. Trump. You go talk to a bunch of people with guns that are just angry. And of course, let's look at it this way. If that had been a group of black people that had showed up a lot with guns, some without, of course, but some with, or Hispanics, or Muslims, or, oh, that's pretty much anybody, really. Anybody but white guys. They would have been branded terrorists and it would have been a bloodbath. Let's be realistic. But oh no, it's just cranky white guys, so it's okay that they had guns. No, I'm sorry. If you show up in a government seat packing heat, you should leave in a body bag. Especially with the number of mass shootings there have been in the States. It's ridiculous. See, Trump, this is what your poisonous, bloody rhetoric gets you. Armed uprisings at your behest. And yes, I realize that you're going to say, oh no, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't tell them to do that. Well, that's the thing. You put up this free this state, free that state, free this state. And you expect your fucking whacked out followers to not do something like that? You live in the gun nut capital of the world. And you really didn't see that coming? Come on. When are you people going to clue into the fact that this president does nothing but spew poison and turn you against each other? If that was anything but a crowd of white people, it would have ended in a bloody bloodbath. It's ridiculous. But oh no, they're just angry, so she should just talk to them. No, they should be rounded up and thrown in bloody prison is what should happen. Yes, I realize that things are very tense right now. You know, they're tenser in Canada too. But we're not all loading up the automatic weapons and going to the city hall, are we? No. Because largely, we're sane. And realistically, what did you think was going to happen when the NRA had the ability to buy and sell ammunition and guns, declared an essential service, in really stressful times where people can't get food? What did you think was going to happen? Realistically. Because as a Canadian with that wonderful ability that we seem to have to, well, that some of us seem to have to think, I know exactly what was going to happen. People are going to get guns, they're going to get ammunition, and they're going to go get whatever the fuck they want. But apparently your stable genius in chief can't put the 2 and 2 together without coming up with 12. Or 1. You know, depending on how he wants to do the math. So you've got a bunch of states that are going to reopen way too soon, which is going to spread the virus worse, which is going to make the pandemic worse, which is going to cause these problems to multiply, which is going to cause the gun nuts to go do what gun nuts do. Don't think it's coming? Surprise. And who do you have to thank for it? Your dumbass in chief. Your self-centered, self-absorbed president. Who is more concerned with who hurts his feelings as opposed to who's dying in his country. Yeah, good choice. I don't get it. I really don't. Now, I know that a lot of people look at us Canadians as a peaceable lot, and for the most part, we are. You know, other than your standard bar fight. But that's changed a lot up here. Because there's a lot of stupid people with stupid guns up here, too. And it's getting worse every day. Last year in my hometown, there were over 30 shootings. And this is Brantford, Ontario. I mean, sure, we've had our problems, like a really high teen pregnancy rate and a bunch of stabbings, some machete attacks, but there wasn't really a whole lot of shooting going on. But now there is. You know, I realize that a lot of you Americans are sitting there going, 30? Pfft, that's nothing. Yeah, that's actually quite a bit of something. But at least we don't have people selling automatic weapons saying they're an essential service. Because if you people don't get a handle on your shit, it is going to be massive bloodshed. Because what just happened in Michigan State Capitol, that's just the beginning, kids. It's going to get a lot worse. Especially with everybody just throwing the bloody doors open. If you don't stop listening to that fucking moron you've got in charge, it's going to get a lot worse. There's going to be a whole lot of death. It could all be avoided if you just stop listening to the angry orange Oompa Loompa guy. Your Oompa Loompa in chief. Because you see, I'm not an overly paranoid person. At least I don't think I am. And you'll note that I'm doing this sans tinfoil because I'm not trying to be funny. But if I were conspiracy minded, I would think this is all just a really big plot by the rich to get rid of a bunch of the poor. That couldn't be possible, could it? Because let's look at it from the rich point of view. We're all expendable. We are just cogs in their great big machine. We are expendable and replaceable. See, because I realize that, it doesn't take a particularly grand set of skills to do what I do for a living. And I can be replaced by anybody that can fill a job application. Now, my skill set as a tow motor driver, that's a little different. That is actually a skill that I need, that I have acquired over many, many years of working. And I'm quite good at it. But I can't find work as a tow motor driver. You know why? Because I'm darn near 50. Now, are you going to give the guy with 30 years experience what he's worth? Or you can hire the 18-year-old fresh out of high school for $10 an hour less. Yeah, that's what I thought. The rich keep getting richer and we keep getting fucked. Is bottom line. It's how the world works. You go in, you punch your clock, you make your money, you go home. You go in, you punch your clock, you make them a lot more money than you take home, and you go home. Yeah. But never forget, we're all expendable. And if Trump rallies up his base and gets them all pumped up, and they go on a mass killing spree, well, that's just that many more job openings, isn't it? And I truly think that's the way they look at it. Cut down on the excess population, create some jobs, get rid of some poor folks. It's all mind over matter. They don't mind because we don't matter. Talk to you later.